Good morning, Alfredo.
Good morning, Dana. How are you today?
I'm good. Hold on, I gotta turn off the our feedback. There it is. Okay. Good morning. All right. I'm glad you're doing well.
I hope so. Ah, was a hard week, and the last actually was Saturday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday because on Monday I have to be in standby. So I'm being in six different settings with the people died,
Mm,
and a couple of them was kind of hard.
yeah.
A guy 25 years old from cancer, and a girl 29 years old. It was kind of tough.
Oh my
Th-
goodness.
That's only the people who pass away. So we are in a trauma situation, and we are in a trauma setting, so
Right.
we can expect. They call me at Sunday, 2 o'clock in the morning to be at ED to have family members
Wow.
who request a chaplain to be in seat. So I have a challenge situations, and I want to share one who touched me deeply because and somehow confused me. Uh, Let me tell you what happened, and then I'm going to explain you what.
Okay.
Uh, I had a console in my computer, uh, 80, 80 something years old, a lady who is in comfort care, and it's nothing else that the medical staff can do it for her. And her husband was at the side of the bed. So in CCU, the windows are clear.
Yes.
Everybody can see it. So when it's so the idea is I went to the room with all the the passion to have this and to do something in this situation. And when I get there, the doors was open too wide. Everybody can see what happened inside. And there was this man sitting in a chair next to the bed with the face on the mattress, with his arm like this in the mattress, next to her wife. It is something years old, man. I use I use now a step in the entrance of the room. I don't say nothing. I just saw him, and somehow he felt my presence. And he turned around his face and looked at me and say, in a sad mood, "What do you want?"
Hmm.
And I say, "I'm sorry to bother you. I am the chaplain of the hospital." And he answered me, "Do you don't see that I'm with my wife?" And I say, "I'm sorry, sir. Excuse me." And I left the room, but I still upside, making a silent praise for him. And then I went to my office and I thought, what am I doing wrong?
Wow. Yeah.
And I just started reflecting in my emotions
Mm-hmm.
in those moments where you don't feel to be connected with God, those moments where you feel away from God, when you are not feeling in a mood, in a spiritual mood, And that moment was when I get to saw him, when I got to saw him. So those feelings works against me when I left the room. It's because you don't pray enough. It's because of this or that. And I've been reflecting on those moments because it was part of the week I have the weekend I have it.
Hmm.
And then I realized that it wasn't against me. That it was the way that this man was pre-grief, the healthy of her wife. And somehow I understand the love that he has for her. That his sadness wasn't against me, was for the situation he's going through. Because his body reflects the pain of the healings in his body, of the feelings in his body.
Yes.
His position reflects the dignity, the way that he's honoring his wife, his marriage. And I've been doing a deeply reflection in this situation because I understood the be silence is the best, the be quiet is the best way to walk along with them. I understood that sometimes the pain of the man is so hard that they react when somebody interrupt the secret space that they have it or they want to have in those moments of pain or
Hmm.
grief.
You said secret space. Do you mean sacred or secret?
Sacred
Sacred.
space.
Okay. Sacred. Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, because for him, that was his sacred space.
Yeah.
It's the space where he was honoring his wife, his memory. Maybe he was remember the good things with her. And I interrupt.
Hmm.
I was like an intruder in his space.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
Mm.
And I I've been trying to do in a weekly reflection about that. Because I understand, the empathy, the compassion that we have to have in those moments for people like him and understand ourselves and our feelings. Okay. That as a humans, we always try to do something as a humans, but in the spiritual arena is different because being there is enough, period.
Mm.
Where there is no words that can help the people,
Yeah.
is the silence who heal them.
Mm. Hmm.
Then the next day, I went to see this man who his daughter passed away, 28 years, woman with two kids, There is the dead in the room alone. When I enter into the room, he look at me and he say, I've been praying the whole day for the last week, and God didn't respond me.
Mm,
And she took him, and he took him from me.
mhm,
I not even say who am I or what's my purpose to be there. And I just looking at him and I ask, how is that? I'm sorry to hear that. How is that? They just say that God didn't hear you. And I start talking with him. In the middle of the conversation, he told me and he asked me if I recognize him. I say, I'm sorry. This a year ago, I was in the hospital. You was the person who came to see me. I almost passed away. And you came and you helped me. And I'm here. I was here because I use alcohol. I was an alcoholic. This since that time I don't drink any alcohol. So I'm been a year clear of alcohol. And you came to see me. Listen, I recognize you when you step in. Now you are here again, helping me. And I was there because he told the nurse that he wanted the chaplain to go and see him.
mhm,
And he asked me, can you please wait? Because my wife and my son is on their way to the hospital.
mm,
I say, of course. I'm gonna be here as long as you want me to be here. So when the mom and the son get into the room, the mom just start crying and crying and crying. The son step on one side of the bed and the mom on the other side. And somehow they do not look at me. I look at the sorrow of them, the grief, and I decide to step out of the room and close the doors and give it to them in a private moment with the with the daughter. I let the family to grieve together in a safe space, in a family space, because the other the, the other meaning I feel like I don't want to be an intruder right here.
mhm,
I don't want to feel the same.
mhm,
So I decide to step up. After a few minutes, when I hear they come down a little bit, I step in. The husband tell the wife, this is the chaplain. The wife look at me and say, could we pray, please? Yeah, let's pray. And I ask them, what do you want me to pray for? The mom say one prayer, the dad say another things. And the brother just still quiet. So I made a prayer for both of them. And when I finished the prayer, the sadness is still. But then the moment of the prayer was quiet. We honor her, and I honor the family for staying there, for being courage,
mhm,
for being praying for her. And I step out. I never this is what I'm thinking and reflecting. I never try to defend God when they say what God took away from us.
Mm-hmm.
I never do that. I never say it's the will of God or she's with God. I never use those kind of words.
Mm.
I just try to walk along with them,
Yes.
give it to them the affirmations or the words.
Mm-hmm.
Because he asked me, he asked me this question. He say, there is true that for 9 days she's looking us.
What does that mean? For 9 days, she's.
She's still looking them, seeing them.
Oh, the 9 days after her
After
death.
the death, she's still looking them.
Oh.
And I say, what do you think? And he say, I think he's looking us. And I just answer him. You see, you have the answer.
Mm.
And my belief system is not true according to my belief system, which is different.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm learning to comfort them and their belief system. I get to my house. I told my wife, I'm gonna be in the room, please. Let me alone for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
She knows. Okay. And I just cry.
Mm.
I can tell you the other ones, but
Yeah.
I just been on my knees crying. And I cry for those to cry.
Mm.
But was the most beautiful moment I have it with God according to my belief system.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't an easy week,
Yeah.
but was a blessing week.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Even though I feel so emotional, so touched, I feel so blessed.
Oh, bless. Yeah.
I feel so blessed that God give it to me the honor to be with those people, to guide them, to be in the middle of their pain, the grief, the sadness, and understand them. I'm not use them. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not criticize them. I encourage them.
Mm-hmm.
That was my weekend.
Wow. What a blessing. Yeah. From the moment of awareness of someone's perception of intrusion to your own acknowledgement of the sacred space, then you're removing yourself to encourage the sacred space and being able to return and be a part of it with them. It's a lot of skilled pastoral care, a lot of skilled spiritual care.
Yeah, uh, I, I I am thinking I'm not gonna be available to to support the people like I'm support them right now if
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't for CP.
Mm. Why do you say that?
This there's the truth is there's nothing else I can say or I cannot.
Yeah.
CP equipment, with the right tools,
Mm-hmm.
with the knowledge, even with the passion
Yeah.
to do my assignment
Mm-hmm.
more efficient. I'm still learning.
It's powerful that you so clearly can both perceive what they need, even when what they need is silence and no words from you. And when they do need words, how to offer words without the intrusion of your orienting system,
Yep.
which is powerful, which is what you did in both situations. You,
Yes.
you met their need, and there's no more than we can do than that. That's
Yeah,
very,
because I understand that I am just a vessel. That's it. Nothing else. And I believe that imagine I show you in my spiritual. I think is what what God want me to be with the
yeah,
persons,
yeah.
to be next to them, not
To,
in front, not in the back,
mm,
just walking with them.
yeah, that's beautiful. Is there anything you wish you had done differently?
Maybe maybe spend more time with them,
Mm,
maybe with the family. Maybe when I saw the man, maybe I doing different is I do not show up. Just make a prayer, silent prayer outside the room, and get out of there. Because anyway, I interrupt his sacred space. Period.
mm.
Because I've been waiting for him to give it to me the opportunity to introduce myself. That's why I step outside the door.
Right.
So when he felt my presence, he turned around. And if I do something different, I not do that.
What would you do?
Nothing. Just pray. Make a silent intercessional prayer for him outside the room and get out of there. See what I mean?
I do. What do you think happened with him interacting with you?
I think he was upset with me and the way he answered me because he looked me like his word was this. Do you don't see that I'm with my wife?
And your response was,
I'm sorry, sir, wasn't my intention. Because
"What?"
when he asked me, what do you want?
Okay.
An upset moment, I say, I'm the chaplain of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Do you don't see that I'm with my wife? I'm sorry, sir. Wasn't my intention. He got back who his original position.
Right.
So he sent to me a message, get out of here. Because he got back to his original position
Mm-hmm.
when he answered me, do you don't see that I'm with my wife? He got back to his position.
Mm-hmm.
So that means was a message for me. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you.
Mm-hmm. So he knew who you were.
Exactly.
So he knew support was available if he wanted it.
Exactly.
And he let you know he didn't need it.
Exactly.
That's important. That's important. So he knew if he wanted to be alone with his wife, he could.
Yeah,
And if he wanted someone to be with him, he could.
yeah, exactly.
And
He
he
knew.
exercised his autonomy
He's right.
that's right, to communicate, I don't need that now.
Yeah,
That is very important. He knew help was available if he needed it,
yeah,
as opposed to I was alone in that space with my wife. Nobody even cared to come by.
exactly.
That's not what happened. You
No,
did. And he
exactly.
was able to say, I didn't need it. I think that was very important.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make a verbatim of that,
You can, because I do think you're
but
unpacking what it feels like to be rejected, what it feels like to have been what you called an intruder. And you're also acknowledging that you respected his wishes. You came alongside him
yeah,
when you introduced yourself. And then he informed you that he didn't need that help.
yeah,
That was enough. And then on top of that, you did your own silent um, prayer and intercession for him, and you left him to the sacred space.
yes.
That all matters. When you think about the verbatim I shared, and you said you never, only one time when you did you come alongside him. You came alongside him.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
what he needed. And he needed even, I think, I imagine, it says a lot about him that he was able to choose or not choose.
Hmm. Yeah, because he know who am I when I present myself,
Right,
and he decide not to accept the offer to get help.
right.
He
He,
he say he definitely
right,
say, I want to be with her alone.
that's right. Because there are others who are going to come in that room and they're not going to give him such an option.
Exactly.
It will be, sir, you will have to leave in a half an hour. Sir, we have to remove the tube. Sir, we have to do.
Exactly.
Right. So you were this powerful moment where he got to declare, I am with my wife.
Yeah.
He may never get to speak those words again and it be acknowledged. Don't you see? And you saw.
Yeah, because and that way I give it to him authority.
That's right.
I
You
give
should.
it to him value of his word because nobody is gonna do it. All the
That's
nurses and the doctors are gonna say, "Excuse me, sir, can you move up? I'm gonna do something with the body.
right. We have
Excuse
to.
me, sir, can you step out?"
That's right. That's right. So that was a powerful opportunity that you gave him. And what do we know about trauma-informed care in terms of our response?
Mm.
The fight or flight or fawn, right? And so in that moment of his traumatic experience, you created a space for him to respond, and then you acknowledged his response and adhered to his wishes. So it wasn't all turned internal.
Mhm.
He had an opportunity to speak and be heard and
Yes.
acknowledged. That was important ministry to him.
Yeah. Yeah, and for me, in the end, in the year and a half I had worked in the hospital, was the most richest encounter I had because I'm been living more in that situation than in any other one. Because I learned how precious is the silence, how value is the silence, how powerful is the silence. That not everything is about say something.
That's right.
And as a chaplain, I always try to do or say something.
But you did. You said who you were. You acknowledged his choice. You will let the sacred space of silence with him, with his wife, be recreated as you immediately stepped out.
Mhm.
And you gave an intercessory prayer.
Yeah.
You didn't do nothing. You preserved the something that was there and you acknowledged it by your response. You gave, like you said, you created a space for him to express his authority.
Mm. Yeah.
And everyone else is sorry. Don't you see I'm with my wife? Yes, sir, I do. But we have to remove the body. We have to
Yeah.
clean the room. We have to send her to the morgue. On and on and on. They're not going to
No.
simply let him have the space.
No. No. No.
But you did.
Yeah. Well, I think I did something right.
Think so. I agree with you. See, you have all the answers.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
okay, back to the
Good
goal.
job.
Okay, thank you for hearing me out. The time is running, and
Yeah.
I want to share with you about my goals.
Yes.
Sometimes I made my homework at work
Hmm.
when I have time, and my
Okay.
goals wasn't my computer at work.
Got it.
That's why I send you right away on Friday. As soon as I
Okay.
have time, I send you my goals, so you have my
Thank
goal
you.
and everything else you have
Are
it
you going to share them in class tonight? In group tonight?
tonight or tomorrow or tonight. Oh,
Tonight.
today's
Today's Wednesday. It's up
well,
to
yeah, yeah.
good.
My goals.
That'll be good. Yes.
Yeah, my goals I'm gonna share tonight.
Because Audrey should be doing hers as well, so she won't have to be alone. And
Okay.
you go first is helpful
Yes.
because this will be
Perfect.
new to her. That's excellent.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my goals today.
Okay,
Perfect.
good. And again, I apologize for the delay on the evaluation. It was the CPE Center. So glad you finally got that.
Yeah, I got it and I send it back right away.
Okay. And you didn't have any questions from that?
No,
No? Okay.
no, no, no. No, thanks for everything.
You are
You
welcome.
know, it's a pleasure for me to be in your class,
I'm,
to have you
I'm,
as a teacher.
it's
You're, you
mutual.
you are an amazing woman of God.
Thank you. It's mutual. And I'm so glad to have you as my teacher in this class. And I don't think I shared with you, but I want to make sure that I did that Joseph made one more change in our um, requirements,
Yeah.
and that is the site visit. So we will only be doing site visits for students who are at the contracted facility in Fresno. So
Okay.
you don't have to have a site visit this unit. I know you're going to weep.
Oh my God, no, no. All right, yeah,
Yeah. So we're
it's school rules. What can I do?
Yeah, well, we're working it out. We're working it out. And I
Yes.
just wanted to clarify the change in the IS time. When you get to multiple units, about 30 minutes is really all you need, which you
Okay.
see because you're so far along. But I have the flexibility for Audrey for her first unit. She's going to need more time.
Okay.
So that's why the change. And I'm going to be looking at your outcomes that you've already sent me. I haven't looked at them yet, but I'm going to look at them this weekend and I'll
Okay.
send you some. If I send you some back, something is something I'm concerned about, but
Okay.
no news is good news. It means I have no
Yeah.
questions.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Perfect. Okay. Thank
Good.
you very much. Okay. I
All
appreciate
right.
it.
I'll see
Okay.
you this evening. Thank you.
See you. Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Beautiful ministry. Woo!
Thank you.
Beautiful. All right. Take care.
Thank you.